Drake Robinson here. How's everyone doing? So, I kind of want, I know it's been a while. Apologies for that. I'm working, till a certain. But, I want to give my 2 cents on this whole Rachel Ziegler situation and how it just perfectly encapsulates everything I talk about constantly on this channel and what I see and how I'm pretty much being proven right as the years go on and on. Um, so basically, well, I live under a rock too, rightfully so. But if you haven't been keeping up, so apparently Snow White's gotten a new live action. Disney is coming out with already came out with a live action remake of Snow White, and first off, they cast a non-white actress when Snow White is specifically white. Listen, I'm sorry to break a lot of you wokesters hard out there, but certain things are just what they are. Like Snow White is a white person, like, and same with the Little Mermaid. But in this modern generation, up is down and left is right. But anyways, not to get off on a tangent on that. And they cast this particular actress who I had never heard of her, nor I wish I never ever heard of her prior to her being in this film. And so apparently her name is Rachel Zegler, whatever. And she is just the perfect, like I said, perfectly encapsulates everything I say about the stereotypical, just narcissistic, whiny, modern female that I talk about all the time. Like, literally, she is like a human form of that. And small little tangent, by the way. Disney really needs to stop with destroying my childhood with all these horrible live action remakes. None of them are good. None of them will ever live up to the expectations of the animated films that came before it, the legendary animated films that came before it that I grew up watching. I'm sure probably some of you grew up watching. And it's just, they're destroying it brick by brick, constantly, because that's all modern society knows how to do, is destroy things. No, nothing new, nothing original, nothing, because why do anything new and original when you can cash in on the nostalgia, people's nostalgia? But anywho, so yeah, Rachel Ziegler is basically just this horrible individual who they cast in this movie, who's getting into fights, on political fights, because anyone cares about her political opinion at all. She's trying to promote a Snow White movie, talking about, oh, we made a movie, basically woman explaining. We made a movie, man, this Disney princess doesn't need a man. She's strong and independent, until strong and independent until she's whining about a man not helping her lift the TV into her car. I actually did a video reacting to that very thing. It's on the channel, you can look for it. But but I mean, she's basically just hyper feminist, like just over the top, in my opinion, girl power type of person. And even though that completely negates the legendary, she's basically crapping on the legacy of the animated film that came long before she was even thought of, long before she was even born, long before half the people involved in this horrible remake were even born. Like, I mean, it's just very distasteful. But then again, what do we expect? And oh, and don't even get me started on the whole the dwarf situation, because that's a whole another video in itself. I mean, slowly but surely. I mean, we should really call this movie like wannabe Snow White and the Seven DEI hires, or the narcissistic idiot, and the seven diverse clowns. I mean, we should call this movie everything other than Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, because obviously, like this, this is not this will happily, and considering how it did in the box office, which horrible reviews by the way, which I've been hearing, rightly so. I'm shocked considering the society we live in and how it pretty much is complicit in this type of degeneracy. But hey, I'll take a win where I can get it. Also, I'm sorry, but it doesn't help that this Rachel Zegler chick is quite possibly the most unattractive person they could have hired for this type of role. I'm sorry, at least, what's her name? Halle Berry? No, not Halle Berry. Halle Bailey is, you know, decent to look at. I don't want to look at Rachel Zegler not on the big screen, not on the small screen, not any screen. I'd rather go TV-less than to ever see her face like anywhere ever again. Sorry, she is far from. I'll just say she doesn't have Disney princess good looks. So the original 1937 Snow White has her beat in that. Animated Snow White has her beat by a mile in the looks department. But anyways, yeah, this is ridiculous. Overall, I just want to say this was just ridiculous. I wish I wasn't even talking about this. I wish Disney would just come up with some new original stories. Stop hiring political activists masquerading as actors, and just go back to the basics. Animated films. You know, if I do a musical, if you want to do something live action or something like that, I don't know. It's just very dumb. But I don't know.